Yeah, it was crazy, man. It was the most funniest shit. It was this producer named Pee Wee that worked at Rap A Lot. We was all in the studio, so Big Mike was at the door, and Pee was like, I guess Pee Wee there, he was knocking. He's like, man, hold the fuck up, man, I'm coming. This white dude, hold up, I'm coming. And before he can get to the door, he walked through the hallway and it was, woof. He's like, oh shit! We ran.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gonna talk.
I gotta talk about my boy, man, Big Mike. Big Mike, that song. You got that whole Something Serious.
What's happening, Mr. Big Man? With all your money and cars, I see you walking around like you's a motherfucker.
That whole album and that way that thing happened. Was you down there when that happened?
Nah, that was right before me.
That was right before you. What about Something Serious
album,
too?
Yeah.
Did you see that one?
Yeah.
So you, but you didn't play part in it, but you seen it.
Yeah.
Fly hoes and chains and swinging things.
And what? That Something Serious was bad. That took over the whole summer. That took over the whole summer. I told niggas like, I was like, bro, that was before you, because we think 93, 94, wasn't it?
It was. I think it was a little bit before that.
It was. See, and that's what I'm now. See, that's what I'm telling you. It was around the same time when the Chronic album, right? Mm-hmm. It was around the same time. Big Mike, man. You see what I'm saying? I'm telling you.
He was another one that was just,
bruh, it was
crazy,
around,
man.
It was around the time when the Chronic album was out, and I tell people all the time, I had choices, bruh. Mm-hmm. I'm listening at Big Mike. I ain't lie. I'm telling you what I was doing.
Big Mike was a super talented artist. He was up there with Biggie. They had him up there with Biggie.
I know it.
Yeah.
Because I was
telling. That's how serious he was.
He was serious, wasn't he?
Yeah, he had the right name because he shit was serious like that, for real.
Man, you hear all kind of stories, man. I hear stories about the studio getting burnt up, all kind of stuff, man.
Yeah, I was in there.
Hey, but that's what I'm saying. But the thing is, this is the history. Like, it could have went bad.
Man, it could have went really bad, fam.
But
we were blessed because it could have went really, really bad.
Did the studio actually burn?
Yeah, it burned, but it didn't burn to the ground. It had a lot of smoke damage and stuff like that. But yeah, it was crazy, man. It was the most funniest shit. It was this producer named Pee Wee that worked at Rap A Lot. We was all in the studio, so Big Mike was at the door, and Pee was like, I guess Pee was there. He was knocking. He's like, man, hold the fuck up, man, I'm coming. This white dude, hold up, I'm coming. And before he can get to the door, he walked through the hallway and it was, woof. It's like, oh shit! We ran. We tried to get to the back door, and a couple of members of the Face Mob was in the main studio. They was recording, so they was in there listening back to the music that they recorded, and they started seeing everybody running in the live room. They didn't know what was going on, and then by the time they kind of like, man, let me see what's going on. They opened up the door, and there was nothing but smoke.
Damn! How did y'all get out though?
We ended up going through the back door, man.
Y'all ended up going through the back door, but did it burn the front of the building?
It didn't really get it that bad, fam. But
y'all was able. They was able to put it out.
Yeah.
Who put it out?
I think the fire department was right down the street from where we were, so they got to it. And I think it was some fire extinguisher type action. It wasn't really bad.
Damn, boy, y'all lucked out. Y'all could have all died in there.
Yeah, bro. It was
just y'all, just the artists in there. Why would he do it? Why did he do it? Why would he do that to y'all?
I ain't stay around to ask the question.
Did you ever talk to him afterwards?
Nah, I ain't want to talk to the nigga.
You ain't talked to him no more since then.
I ain't seen him since.
Oh, shit! you know how to shy away.
All I saw was a silhouette through the smoke, and that's the last thing I remember him, Jack. That was it.
You was like, I'm done.
Nah, I ain't want to.
Y'all want no parts of that.
Nah, I ain't want to be no friends or none of that.
You could have died in there.
I was good.
Dang, man.
Whatever conflict he had, they had nothing to do with it.
They had nothing to do with you. That's the crazy part, how you can get caught up. See, and that's the thing that lead me into my next question. Like, have you been in situations where there was tension in the studio and you felt like, damn, like this ain't good? Or
I mean, I ain't never really had to deal with that kind of shit, man.
Really?
No, being in a creative space, we don't want that energy. If it's that type of energy, we ain't gonna work.
Yeah. And I get it. Only I'm asking is because you just hear you hear so many stories.
Yeah.
You see so many, like when you go to a studio, the cameras, the way they have it set up, you can't come in this door. You got cameras up here watching the outside. Like it can be real intense.
Yeah.
At the studio.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
Yeah.
I don't even like going over there. I done been offered, man, you come over here and do your interview at the studio. I'm like, nah, I'm cool on that. Nah, I done heard too many stories about y'all in these damn studios.
Yeah. I mean, now in this day and time, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want no
You don't know what you're
problem.
going to walk into. You don't know who waiting outside for who and all of that kind of shit.
That stuff. Last time I was at, what was we at? Not the Hit Factory, but we was at Hit something. Hit Makers. We was in Miami, and when I got to the studio, I seen the police sitting right there to the side. Security or something. You remember that? Mm-hmm. That was down in Miami when we was down there. The studio where I think we did Juice to Mac over there. Yeah, we did him, and it was like, damn, man, I'm at a studio. I couldn't believe it. It was the middle of the night, too. I'm like, damn.
I don't remember seeing the security or police.
No, that wasn't that. That was when I went over there with I know which one I was at. When we went over there to see the boy, the white guy, the kid that came down from Syracuse. The dude, Brian Michaels.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
It was security out there for sure.
Yeah, there was security out there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm telling you, I got a thing about the studio where it seemed like it's about to go down. Mm-hmm. So I'm trying to figure out, like, nah, I'm cool on it. I ain't going over there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they rapping, and then I think about all kind of stuff. I ain't gonna even say what I be thinking, because when you in there, you not drinking or smoking or trying to get in no mode to. But some people get in their mode to even work like that.
I'm all of that.
But you got to think about when you have a studio and you have people coming in, especially some rappers, you don't know who they beefing with. So then you want to make sure that when they're there, you don't ever know if somebody gonna pull up on them and cause problems.
I've had that happen before, though. I had somebody come to the studio that was plexing with somebody that was working in my studio, and they came in there with a gun. But ironically, they saw me and knew me, and the respect level, they put it away. But it could have went a whole different way.
Wow.
It's like, oh man, I ain't gonna disrespect your place, but your guy here, yada yada yada. And those type of things happen. You can't even leave the doors open. You can't do none of that. You don't know what's going on. You don't know what you're gonna step outside and see.
Wow. Oh, and that's the part what throw me off, man, is that you can be in a situation like that. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And you don't want to even be around that when you.
I don't like being around that.
When you're doing your creative mode, right?
I don't like being that. I think one of the most comfortable studios that I've ever been in here in Dallas is Lunamus.
Oh yeah? Real comfortable. Real nice place to do your thing.
What made it so comfortable?
He just don't allow a bunch of nonsense at his studio. You know what I mean? So the respect level is so high when you walk in there. When you walk into Luminous, it's it's peaceful.
But I feel safe when like how you talk about the security. I feel safe when I do see security if I'm going to.
Yeah, you got to have the security when you have high profile
individuals coming in.
You got to have security. If you don't have that, then there's no need in running a facility like that because you're putting yourself at risk.
Exactly.
Yeah. And they told it like, Kanye was just here last week. They saying stuff like that. Such and such was here. They know little bitty names. They got them coming through there where we was at. Yeah. I was like, damn, these niggas down here, they coming through.
They ain't gonna play like
Beyonce that. Was over here the other week. Yeah. She liked to come to this when she come to town. I'm like, what? That's the kind of conversation we're going down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gonna talk.